Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Wicked Bitter channel. I'm Travis. Thank you for checking out this video. If you are somebody who is new to this channel and you love pro wrestling, you love WWE, subscribe to this channel, hit like on this video, because this is going to be a great partnership you and I are going to have. This channel is going to go and reach higher heights than it did this past year in 2024. I am positive and sure of it. We got a lot of things planned up for 2025. We're going to be doing different things, new things, but for now, what we've been doing is talking about Raw, SmackDown, the PLEs. We do predictions, reviews. We do email videos, which is what this video is here today, where you send in your emails, I read them here, and we post them, and we talk about them, and all that fun stuff. So if you're somebody who has been here, welcome back. Hit like on this video, please. It helps us greatly here at Wicked Bitter. Let's get into this video here today. Oh, my friends, I hope you're all having a fantastic holiday. You know, of course, there's not going to be Raw or SmackDown reviews this week, most likely. I have family in town. It's the holidays, so we're going to be going out and doing things every single night where I probably won't be able to watch the shows, to be quite honest with you. And honestly, I don't think much is going to happen. We're going to have feel-good episodes, you know, and I don't think it's going to really advance any storylines or nothing amazing or spectacular or out of the ordinary is going to happen for these shows. It's probably just going to be a lot of pre-taped, like highlight stuff, all that kind of thing. So this video, I'm going to do an email video. We're going to read some of the emails you guys sent in. I asked if you guys wanted me to do some emails, and you delivered. You sent in some emails, so let's get into them here. We only have a few, which is perfectly fine. I just appreciate you emailing in regardless, no matter if I have like 5 or 6 or 500. You know what I mean? It's the goal is to get 500. Trust me, that'd be amazing. But for now, we only have a few, so let's get into some of these emails here. We're going to start with one from Justin Breyer. I hope I'm saying your last name right, Breyer. Justin says, "Hey, Travis, first time emailing any channel, so just wanted to say this idea is cool. I appreciate that, Justin. My question is, will Sami Zayn turn heel? I think he could just use a character change. Since he left the Bloodline stuff, he's been boring. Thank you and stay bitter." Interesting take there. You know, for a while, I was thinking that Sami Zayn would turn heel, you know, when he was kind of in this whole thing with Seth Rollins. But I don't know. I feel like we're not going to turn Sami heel, at least not yet. I think it would have been cool to have Sami as a heel with Kevin Owens. I think them together running things would be pretty sweet. But I don't know. I like what they're doing with Owens by himself. So maybe we just keep them separate for now. You know, Kevin Owens, when he did that interview in the car with Michael Cole, he mentioned, "We will get to Sami Zayn, trust me." So that's coming. I don't think they would just say that for no reason. Something is going to happen with Sami and Kevin, coming soon or whenever, next year, whatever it may be. But for now, I like Sami Zayn being a babyface overall. I do think he needs something else, another element, another layer, because he can't just keep riding off the whole Bloodline thing, because eventually that's gonna die down and come to an end. I think in the immediate future, I think we're going to get a Seth Rollins heel turn, and I think we're going to get Sami Zayn and Jey Uso kind of teaming up and partnering up to face Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. That's what I think is happening in the immediate future. And then maybe Kevin Owens does that whole faction thing with Seth and Drew, which has been kind of rumored for a while now. I would love that. That's a great idea. But as far as Sami turning heel, I would say no, not yet at least. If he does, though, or when he does, I think it'd be cool if he would just like shave the head off and go with the beard. I think Sami like that would be sweet. Sami Zayn is one of the most underrated people ever of all time. I'm just going to flat out say it. His promo skills, and I've been watching this dude since NXT. I've been a fan of his since NXT. I didn't really watch him before any of that because all I've really done is watch WWE, you know, for a big part of my life. I never really watched like the indie stuff. You know, I obviously know about TNA and now, you know, AEW, all that kind of thing. But as far as like the indies, it was hard for me to really watch those things. And as a kid growing up, I didn't really know too much about it, so I just watched WWE. But when he was in NXT, I loved Sami Zayn, and all my friends weren't fond of him. And I was just like, dude, just look at this guy's promo ability and his facial expressions. This guy right here is the ultimate underdog. He reminds me so much of Mankind and Mick Foley when during Mick's career. Mick can cut a hell of a promo. He can make you feel passion. He can make you feel things, and that's exactly what Sami Zayn does. So whether he's a babyface or a heel, I think he's going to be phenomenal. Great email. I appreciate you emailing, Justin. Your first time. I appreciate that. Please don't make it the last time. Keep sending them in. I really look forward to that. We got another one here. This one is from Billy Lindsay, my boy, man. You always sending them in. I appreciate this. Happy to read your email. Happy that you're sending one in. You say, Billy says, do you think Creative will pull the trigger at some point before WrestleMania 41 and take the belt off Cody? Something tells me that at the very least he'll lose it at WrestleMania 41. What are your thoughts? You know what, Billy? I think you are on right track here. I'm kind of with you on this one, man. At first, I thought, I remember saying in a few videos after he won the title back at WrestleMania, I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be a super long title reign. I didn't think it was going to be a year or two title reign. We're kind of heading towards that territory now, so I was wrong on that part. I mean, it's looking like I'm wrong on that part. I don't know if you'll lose it before WrestleMania. I'm actually at the point where I'm not against it. I was actually pulling for Kevin Owens to beat him. And if Owens is not going to beat him, I think maybe Rock versus Cody at like Royal Rumble or something, and Rock wins the title for him there. And then The Rock faces like Roman Reigns and or CM Punk at WrestleMania in a triple threat or a singles match for the title or something like that. I think one of those variations is going to happen. I don't know if Cody's going to bring it all the way to WrestleMania 41. And if he does, I have a hard time pinpointing who I think he'll face at WrestleMania 41, but I do think whoever he does face, I shouldn't say whoever. If it's guys like, if it's Roman Reigns or if it's John Cena, maybe even CM Punk, I could see those guys beating Cody. If it's The Rock, I think Cody beats The Rock. As weird and crazy as that may seem in 2024 to hear those words, I think Cody might. I think he's got a chance. So I don't know. It's kind of like up in the air with me. I am going to just, if I have to pick, I'm going to say Cody loses it before WrestleMania. I'm going to go with that. I may be wrong, and I probably will be, but I will say before WrestleMania. If he doesn't before WrestleMania, I think he loses it at WrestleMania, like you're saying in your email. Appreciate that email, Billy. Please keep sending them in, dude. I love hearing from you. I appreciate it. This next email, we got Benny Boy. Love that name. I've seen you say you're done with Rhea and Liv, so I want to know what's next. Okay, that's a good question. Who will they both move on to? Thanks for reading my email. Benny Boy, you are welcome. Thank you for emailing in. I really do appreciate that. I am done with it, honestly. And I love both of them. I love Liv. I love Rhea. You know, they've done fantastic jobs at their roles. A lot of people, if you remember, when Liv Morgan beat Rhea Ripley, or when she became champion, I should say, a lot of people were skeptical. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people said that she was a terrible choice. But look what Liv has done. I mean, yeah, you can talk about how many title defenses she's had in this long span of time she's held the title, but you cannot say anything negative about the character work she's done. She has done amazing as a character. She has been one of the best champions in WWE in 2024, whether she's had title defenses or not. Anytime she's on TV, anytime she's on screen, she's interesting, she's intriguing, you are listening, you are watching. I am done, though, with the whole Rhea and Liv feud. I am ready for them to move on from this. I don't know what's next for them because, honestly, they haven't done a good job. I will say this. They haven't done a great job at all building up any other woman on the roster, really. I mean, yeah, we have the mid-card titles now for the women. The IC title hasn't been determined yet, but the United States title has been with Chelsea Green. But that's a different show. Who is on Raw that could take these two onto a next feud? I immediately think of Io Sky. Maybe when Asuka comes back. You know, if Charlotte shows up and she's on Raw, maybe one of those. WWE has talked about doing moving things around, moving people around from show to show. Maybe Liv gets moved over to SmackDown. Maybe Bianca Belair gets moved over to Raw, and then we can do a feud that way. I think we're going to see some moves here because WWE needs to find new challengers, new opponents for Rhea and Liv separately. Maybe Bayley plays a factor in this. Maybe Bayley goes to Raw, or when if Liv goes to SmackDown, she can feud with Bayley. Something in that way, I feel like is going to happen. But one thing's for sure, I need this to be done, and I think it will be at Raw on Netflix. I think when they have their title match, regardless of the outcome, which I have a feeling it'll be Ripley because it's Raw, Netflix is a brand new audience. I think Ripley's going to win. And I think Liv, at that point, they're going to do that switching shows thing. I think Liv will get moved over to SmackDown where she won't really have a chance to go after Rhea Ripley's title after losing it. So maybe she gets a title shot on SmackDown or something. I don't know. I think something like that will happen. But I'm hoping badly that this feud comes to an end very quickly. Let's do one more here. Ashanti. Wow, I haven't seen anyone named Ashanti email in, so this is cool. Hi, I'm new to the channel. I like your videos, and when you do your predictions and reviews, you sound very passionate, so I decided to subscribe. That's what I'm talking about, Ashanti. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that more than you would know. Do you think Dominik Mysterio will ever be a good guy? I think he's so over as a heel that I don't think he ever will. Stay bitter and happy holidays. Yes. Same to you as well. Happy holidays, and of course, always stay bitter. Ashanti, good question. Obviously, when I answer any of these things, I have no inside knowledge of anything. I'm a fan, you're a fan, we're just two fans talking to one another. So my opinion holds as much weight as yours does. Like, it's the same. In my personal opinion, I do think Dominik Mysterio will eventually be a babyface at some point. I don't know when. I don't think they should do it soon because right now he's at an all-time high. I think once the heat and the amount of boos and you know the crowd getting on Dom, I think when that amount starts to come down a little bit, once it starts to cool off, that's when you make the switch. Right now, if he's getting this every single week he's out there, leave it that way. Do not fix what's not broken. You know, just keep it the same way. Dominik has been doing a great job. Like, yeah, I'm going to be dead honest with you. I did not like him when he first showed up, especially when he first turned heel. Before that, like even when he was a good guy with Ray, I thought he was boring. I was not interested. Did not care about Dom at all. But man, I don't know what it's been with this guy. Just seeing, I guess, behind the scenes stuff, just seeing how he is as a person, as a character, I think he has done a phenomenal job. He's fantastic as a heel. He should stay that way for as long as possible. But when the crowd starts to get on his side a little bit or starts to slow down the booing and all the negativity, that's when you do the flip. You do the switch. I do think he's going to SmackDown. We saw Nick Aldis talking to him in the background a couple of weeks ago. So something's in the works. Something is happening. I don't know if it's him going to SmackDown, but I'm going to say he's going to SmackDown. That's my guess. Dominik with a new change of scenery would be good. You kind of get him away from the Judgment Day because they're all clumped up right now on Raw, and it's like WWE doesn't know what to do with any of them unless they're interacting with one another. So I'd say take Dom out of there, take Liv out of there, take Raquel, obviously, put them all on SmackDown, have Judgment Day, the rest of them break up, you know, Finn and JD go their separate ways, and just do something with each one of them individually. I don't like the Judgment Day being together anymore. I think it's run its course. They did a great job. Judgment Day was great, but since Rhea and Priest broke off of them, I think we're okay to separate them now at some point, you know? I appreciate all the emails. I really do. I really wish you guys would keep them coming, honestly. Like, as more often as you do. Keep sending them in. I will keep making these videos. Trust me. Look, a lot of time is opening up for me in 2025. I cannot wait to make more videos. I cannot wait to do more with the channel, live streaming. I have ideas, and I cannot wait to do them. I hope you all get on board. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Consider subscribing because this channel is going to be fun. I want it to be fun. I want it to be an interactive, you and I talk to one another kind of thing. This is where it's at. I want wrestling fans to be here. I know there's a bunch of other wrestling channels, but I want this one to be one of the ones that people have to be like, man, I have to sub to this one because I like the guy. I hope you like me. And two, it's a cool place for you all to talk with one another and to talk with me too. I get to talk with all of you, and especially when we go live streaming, how I'll be able to talk to all of you in live time. I mean, that's amazing. I cannot wait for that. I'm excited for that. All right. I hope you guys have a great holiday. If you celebrate it, happy holidays to you. If you don't, happy week to you. Just enjoy the time. Just enjoy the week. Enjoy the weekend coming up. We'll be back with more videos, of course. Until then, my friends, until we yeet again, have a safe time. Have a safe holiday if you celebrate. And Merry Christmas if you celebrate that as well. Until then, until we yeet again, my friends, as always, stay bitter.